the much anticipated AIRMIC annual survey has been published this year, obviously at the conference here in Liverpool. And I know you led a lot of the work on that. From that point of view, were there areas or some of the feedback or issues that you found either interesting or surprising from this year?
Yes, on the one hand, cyber risks were at the top of minds of risk professionals yet again for another year. But I think the surprise came in what was tied in second place. We had geopolitical risks, supply chain risks, as well as climate change tied in second place for risk professionals. And this has never happened before in our top 10 list of risk for risk professionals. Geopolitical risk hasn't featured for quite some time, even though the US-China rivalry has been raging on for some time. And of course, the survey took place in the midst of the Ukraine war, and so this is natural. But I think risk professionals are now facing a perfect storm of risks.
Right. And I know one of the things that I think we all saw was that the pandemic or the perceived threat of pandemic risk has fallen down fallen down from sort of last year. It's sort of lower on that risk. I mean, from your point of view, are you surprised about that? And are there any sort of issues that we can take out of that?
Indeed, so pandemics and diseases have fallen out of the top 10 list of risks that risk professionals are worried about. The question then whether this has de-escalated too quickly, have organizations and risk professionals learned the right lessons, have they embedded the right lessons? And I think organizations need to invest in risk intelligence continuously. This is continuous risk management. Gone are the days of a risk report at the beginning of the year to tell you what to focus on. This has to be revised continuously so that the risk professionals don't prepare, so to speak, for the wrong sort of risk as we saw, I think, in the early days of the pandemic.